Hello, my name is Professor Margaret Rogers Van Coops, but I like to be called Dr. Margaret. I have a lot of qualifications that I've acquired throughout my time studying. I've studied the brain, I've studied the body, I've studied every aspect of human consciousness, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I started out life as a child born during 1942 when a bomb dropped across the street and killing many people. My mother said that after the hullabaloo had died down, some nurses came and held me and felt their trembling go into complete and utter peace. And they said I was a special child. Well, by the time my father was home from the war, his regiment was reuniting, I was taken along. I was 5 years old, and I would sit on their laps, and I would get hot, and I'd see their yucky blue, greeny auras turn to opalescent colors. I'd get very hot. I could jump down and run on, and someone else would pick me up. So by the time I was 9, I was made an honorary member of the Suffolk Regiment and had to salute as everyone marched by. But that was an important moment for me because it made me realize that I was a healer and that I had a career ahead of me. So my energies went into nursing and psychology and psychiatry in those days, and of course my mediumship evolved that I became a spiritualist and medium of Association of Great Britain. I traveled all over the country giving readings, doing events. I was involved in putting on symposiums and big expos and having my own booth and talking to people, and getting on TV in those days was practically impossible, so we were a lot on radio, and people got a lot of help. And this took me to Europe. It took me to places that I never thought I would ever go to. So at the same time as I was exploring my mediumship, I was studying human nature, I was studying humanity, I was studying the philosophy, theology, spirituality of the great masters while listening to them in my head. Yes, I channel Jesus, Siddhartha Buddha, Muhammad, Ezekiel, Abraham. There's so many. And then later, Cornelius Tacitus, who was a Roman historian. Then I had Master Chang, who was teaching me the ancient arts of healing with the crystals instead of old bones that the Chinese used thousands of years ago. And so I learned a great deal about the molecular structure of the human body and of all things around me, including the symmetry and the science and the understanding of how everything magical comes back to shapes. Yes, you're full of triangles, cylinders, you're full of gas, you're full of solid parts, you're full of liquids, 70% water actually. So, all of you is a constant energy, a force of energy that makes sounds, that gives out a vibration. And when you meet someone else and you stand next to them or you hug them, then you are sharing your energy with them and they're sharing with you together. And your energy combines and you become one. Now, if you become one in negativity, you could do more harm than good. If you become one in unity, you could do a lot of good. So we all have choices throughout our lives from our point of view on how we look at ourselves and what we do. My journey took me in a negative way into Parkinson's disease. I inherited the DNA strand, I developed it. I spent 20 years looking at the way I think and feel in negative ideas, emotions, activities, everything. And little by little I learned to delete it all. And as a result, I came back to my full health, rejuvenation, and have actually survived, even now, in the last 2 years, many ischemic strokes. Why? Because I know how to handle my brain. I know how my brain works. I've been studying the brain professor level for many, many years, and I've come to understand that each brain in each person is highly different. Even though we may have separate areas that are in ways very similar, the process of how we think and feel is entirely different. I also know that we can grow new nerve endings, we can grow new cells in our body, we can rejuvenate ourselves, we can become whole, we can recover from any kind of illness and disease. So I have learned how to integrate all the philosophies, all the religions, all the emotional, mental, physical ideas, negative and positive, as well as how to look at the correlation of programming on a cellular neuromuscular level, so that ultimately I can see how people are programming themselves to be negative, and also see how to help them move that negativity away and replace it with very positive beliefs in self that allow them to go on to make great successes in their life. There are millionaires that I've helped who were once poverty stricken. So I'm here in this world to help anyone who seeks me out. And so here I am today saying to you that if you feel that you would like to be in harmony with me and learn from me, then do connect with me, Dr. Margaret, rvc@gmail.com, or call me on the phone 928-733-3525 to have a chat and tell me what your issues are, or use your Skype. You can find me on Skype, or use your Facebook and call me there, and you can get me that way. Whichever way it is, whatever country you're in, it's not a problem if you want to talk to me. Just make sure you know that I'm on Mountain Time in America when you call me. So I want to repeat here, there is no problem that cannot be solved. There is no way you can avoid keeping yourself from change. Change must happen. You see, everyone in this planet and everyone in any other planet that we don't know about is busy making energy. Energy keeps the oneness alive. So when we change, we make more energy. When we put more energy into the oneness can grow and expand. If we take from it and we never replace anything to it, it would drain, it would be gone, we wouldn't exist. So you see, it's important to value your life. It's important to value all your skills and talents. It's important to learn more. So once again, I'm saying to you, and I have to get the paper here to be sure that I say the right thing, so excuse me for moving. I'd like you to attend one of these events. The first one is in LA. It's the Symposium of Quantum Consciousness and Healing. There are so many wonderful speakers there, including myself. My husband is also there speaking, and we are going to be joined by some very well-known people that you can listen to, talk to, pick their brains, and understand more about yourself. 3 days of self-discovery. This is amazing. This is only something that comes around once in a while. And it'll be some time before we do another one in your town, in LA. So, go online. Type in www.5, capital D, small letters, events.com. Click on buy your ticket today. And if you've got family and friends, unfortunately no young children can come. Too much going on, would be exhausting. But if you come, Bring your elders, bring your older children, and learn. This is a golden opportunity for you. It's at the Sheraton Gateway Hotel, Los Angeles, 6101 West Century Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90045. I hope to see you there. Now, if you're living far away and you're nearer to Denver, then let's let you know about another 5D event. This is one that is called Denver Time Machine. Here we're talking about how we've evolved and how we're moving on. And what more can you want to know about your future? A lot, I'm sure. Now that event is at the Denver Marriott Westminster Hotel. You can go again to 5devents.com, click on tickets for Denver, and you can buy your tickets there. And also, while you're doing that, you can donate some money if you like, because we are donating some money to an organization that is supporting children in schools in Kenya, which is a wonderful thing to give back to the world. So thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.